Hey, listen, one of my agents, who is known in the business as someone who's very outspoken, and I mean very, very, very outspoken, had a Facebook rant about some of the talent he represents. Now, what seems to be the problem, you may ask? Well, one of his clients asked him to submit his top 5 auditions only. 5, which means the agent has to make the first cut out of many submissions. And he writes, "It's always a tough call. Fortunately, some talent made it easier on us. Like all of those that were super late, so they could not be submitted, since we had already sent in our package with the requested number of auditions. Also, the 2 idiots, who spelled their own names wrong on their files. Sorry, fellas, you were not heard." What? An agent calling his own talent idiots? While this may seem a bit harsh, I feel his frustration. Every time he sends me an audition, he has very explicit instructions and warns that if you do not follow them to the letter, your audition will not be heard, not make the cut. Here's the thing. If you cannot follow simple instructions during the audition process, how can the client trust you to follow instructions during the actual recording? If you can't stick to a deadline for the audition, how can the client be sure you deliver your voiceover project on time? Running a professional business is all about consistency. Say what you do and do what you say every single time. Listen, people won't remember all the times you did it right, but they will remember that one time you did something wrong. That may not be fair, but it's how our brain tends to work. Running a professional business also is about respect and having an eye for details. Being on time is a sign of respect. Correct spelling is a sign of someone paying attention to the details. It makes you a reliable business partner. Remember, no matter how experienced you may be, you still have to prove yourself every single time you audition and you submit a proposal. You know what they say about first impressions and second chances? You get one opportunity to make a good impression. Will you be careless or careful? Your next job may very well depend on it, and so does your professional reputation.